it's me, the Antibeautyqueen, and if I look like I just rolled out of bed, the answer is I basically just did. I mean, I did put on some makeup, and I did put on a necklace, but the fact that I slept in this, and my hair has literally been exactly the same way for a day and a half now, that's because I threw out my back because I'm fat, and I tried to shovel snow, and yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. And if I do look the exact same from the video that's probably here or there or down there, I don't know, it's because I literally just filmed the Ask Me a Question video. I want to do a Q&A video to show you guys a big thank you for the 3,000 subscribers. Oh my god. So ask me a question in that video and I will be sure to answer them in the next video that will probably be going up sometime next week. Now this video though is all about what I got for Christmas. A few of you guys asked me on Instagram, you guys asked me in past videos if I would show you some of the things that I got for Christmas. So if you don't like hauls or if you don't like these kind of things, I won't be offended if you don't watch this video. But if you do want to know kind of what I got for Christmas, stay tuned. Now family and friends know that I read a whole heck of a lot, and a lot of my family and friends know that I love blood, guts, and gore, and monsters, and a ton of the undead things. And a lot of the books that I got is a reflection of that, and yeah, the first thing that I got was this gigantic comic book series of The Walking Dead. This is the actual graphic novel, and this is the entire 1 to 48 in the series, and it's going to take me a really long time to finish this. If people don't really know, I'm a kind of big comic book geek. I love reading comic books. I don't get to as much as I'd like, but my friends in high school and myself, we kind of always just had a thing for graphic novels, and Walking Dead has been a really big favorite of mine. I have like 3, the first, second, and third, and I was hooked, but then I just found that it was ridiculously expensive, that series to buy. So Sugar Bear went out and bought me this, and he's a big old cutie bear, and I will be reading the heck out of this. If Walking Dead isn't your thing, you're probably not going to want to read this. But a good comic book series for anyone who's really into action and stuff. I love the 30 Days of Night series, and I really love the Kick-Ass series and the Hit Girl series and all of that jazz. So if you want to get this, I believe you can get this pretty much in any bookstore. And yeah, it's gonna be amazing. The next comic book was just the recorded attacks from Max Brooks, and he is in fact the one that did the How to Survive a Zombie Attack, like the survival zombie attack book. I don't know, I have it upstairs. And the other ones that he did, it was like Z-World, the Z Nation or whatever, the one that Brad Pitt starred in. This is just kind of like zombies throughout the history, and the animation in this is just amazing, and I absolutely love Max Brooks. I've read the Survival Handbook like 15,000 times, and yeah, so I was really excited to get this. The last book I got was Stephen King, and this one is Lisis Story, and this is a completely different twist on a Stephen King book because this is kind of a romantic horror. It's more on the romantic side, if you can believe it, and I love Stephen King's stuff. Sometimes I do think though his books can drag on and on and on and on and on, but then sometimes I absolutely love them, like Cujo and Carrie, and I could read those books over and over again. So I was given this in the chance that maybe I would kind of branch out because I love his like non-horror stuff too, like Stand By Me and stuff like that. And they bought me this so that maybe I would start getting into romantic novels. If Stephen King writes romance, I might be just into it. Now, kind of sticking with the entertainment side of it, I'll save like the beauty stuff for after. I was given this to my mama, and it is the entire Universal collections of monsters. They have over, how many are there? There's like over 30 movies in this entire collection. And if you don't know kind of what this is, Universal was like the beginning of horror. I mean, it wasn't the beginning, but the mummies and the Frankensteins and the Draculas that you see nowadays are kind of all thanks to this, and this is the Universal movie collection. And it's funny because every time we go to Universal Studios, we always have to eat at the Universal Cafe. It's just a thing. Don't even bother going anywhere else for lunch. I will force you to go to that specific cafe. Leave me a comment down below if you know which restaurant I'm talking about. But this is just every like bit of horror love that I've been dying to get my hands on. And I just cannot wait to just get into this. It has like the Wolfman, Dracula, Frankenstein, the Mummy, the Invisible Man, the Creature from the Black Lagoon, Phantom of the Opera, and then all of their like sub movies, like what would be a sub movie? The Ghost of Frankenstein, the Son of Dracula. So all the little spin-offs that came with each monster are in this collection. So it's pretty awesome. Next thing my friends got me, they all pitched in and bought me the complete collection of Sex and the City. I am a giant Sex and the City fan, if that is, like, if you can believe it. I just love those short type of shows that deal with girls in a really, like, I don't know, really convincing way. Even though I don't have the money that these girls have and I don't have the amazing lofts that they do, I still absolutely love it, and I think that a lot of girls can relate to some of the things that these girls go through. I think Girls, the HBO Girls though, is a little bit more relatable. But I absolutely love this series and I love the movies, and so they went out and they put their shekels together and they bought me this, and I just cannot wait to start this. Now Sugar Bear has made it quite clear that this is the one show he just will not watch with me. He watches a lot of my garbage TV, but this is where he put his foot down and he was like, no. No, you can watch this at like 4 in the morning when I'm asleep and you're still awake. So I intend on doing that, so I'm very excited to now own this. The last like movie thing that I'm going to show is the Mad Max collection. This is the Blu-ray like tin collection of all the Mad Max movies. This was a gift for Sugar Bear and I because we really do love the like kind of post-apocalyptic wasteland type movies, and the new Mad Max is coming out, and Sugar Bear has only seen the Road Warriors and Thunderdome, so he's never actually seen the very first Mad Max, and I was really excited to get this just because we could both kind of watch this and enjoy it, and we actually watched this all on New Year's Eve because we're just that cool. And we ate party platters and got a whole dose of Mel Gibson. Now, the next thing is kind of like an unusual gift, and I was actually quite excited to get this just because everyone knows in my family and circle of friends that I'm really trying to lose a lot more weight this year, and we both got this, Sugar Bear and I. He got one and I got one, and this is the Hydra Coach Sportline water bottle. And what this is, it's an actual like computerized water bottle, and it tells you just how much water you've consumed. When you first set this like little guy up, you put in your weight, and it just basically puts all of the information that you give it together, and it gives you a detailed amount of water that you should be consuming every day. And it's just amazing, and I absolutely love this little device, and it tells you how much water you have left in the day, how much percentage of water that you have already drank, and it's just like a Einstein in a water bottle. And if you can get your hands on something like this, I know there's a lot of apps out there that will help you remember to drink water, but this guy is seriously like the real deal, and I am so excited that I got this for the new year. So moving on to makeup and lotions and potions and all that fun stuff. This is something that I received from my mom, and listen, there we go. Okay, stop. This is a Crabtree and Evelyn tin that I got, and I really don't know if Crabtree and Evelyn is like a thing in the United States or over the pond way, but Crabtree and Evelyn, if you don't know what it is, it's a giant just like lotion store. It's got lotions and soaps, and it's ridiculously expensive, but I am obsessed with a few of the actual lotions in this thing, and this is what the tin kind of looks like. Stop! It has a bunch of these little tiny lotions in it, and my favorite one that I seriously use every single day, if I can find it in here, is here it is, the Gardeners. And this stuff is amazing if you have really dry skin, and there's a scrub you can get as well. Dear Lord, it's like from the heavens. And Nantucket is my other favorite. But this thing was like seriously under the tree when I came over, and I had no idea what the heck it was. And then it just started making music, so I was a little confused. And then when I saw it, I was even more confused because I was like, why did you get me a tin from Crabtree and Evelyn? Then I looked inside the puppy and I was very surprised. So yeah, I'm gonna try to make this not play creepy music now. Alright, so the next thing my mom bought me was this Lancome Paris like collection. She's obsessed with Clinique and Lancome, so I can always expect a little Lancome under the tree, and these like packages seriously will last me like the whole year. She got me another one that is currently like in my bedroom, and it's like a nighttime thing, but this stuff is a multi-action lifting package for my skin, because I think she's starting to notice that I'm not looking as young as I used to, and this stuff is all kind of like the potions that's gonna make my face be tight like a tiger, and I'm really excited to use this. I don't know if a lot of people my age use Lancome products, but I thoroughly enjoy it, and I'm always excited to see this under the tree. Sugar Bear bought me the Naked 2 palette. I do not own a single Naked palette at all, and it was really cute because he told me the story, and I mean, if you've seen him in past videos, he looks like a gigantic lumberjack with a big burly beard, and he could be a little intimidating if you saw him in public and you didn't know that he has the heart of a literal teddy bear. So when he went into Sephora, I guess he was just like staring at Urban Decay, because that's the only thing he knew. He knew it was a Naked something Urban Decay. So he was in the Urban Decay kind of like area, and a Sephora girl came over and she was like, oh, what are you looking for? And he's like, Naked makeup, Naked something. And she was like, Naked palette, and he goes, yes. Do you have it? And she's like, well, we have a few. And he had no clue that there was more than just one Naked thing in Sephora. So she kind of like leaned him towards this, because he was like, you know, she's darker skinned and she likes gold. So he got me this one, and I am thoroughly enjoying that, because I actually wanted the Naked 2. I just didn't specify ever which one I wanted. So he did done good, and I am actually trying to hold off using this, because there's a part of me that's like, I hate using makeup because then it's like it's ruined. It will never look the same way again, and this stuff actually comes with a few different primers as well, so I'm very excited that he got me this. The next thing he got me was just the Chloe perfume, and I've been dying to get my hands on this so long now, and I was just so amazed that he actually remembered that this was what I wanted, because I probably had mentioned it like months ago, and he just went out and he was just a little nice guy and he got me it, and honestly it is my favorite scent in the entire world. Last year it was like the Jimmy Choo perfume. This year it's all been about this, and every single time I go into like a drugstore or a department store that has this, I will literally douse myself and my clothes all in this perfume. And this one is just the actual like eau de toilette Chloe, and there's 3, but this was the one I wanted. It's the white little ribbon, and I actually do think this is going to be the wedding scent that I use, because I'm that obsessed with it. The last like makeup thingy that I got was just the Fun Size Flirts sample box from Benefit, and this comes with an array of Benefit products that I am so excited to try, because the Pore Professional is amazing, and their Real Mascara is also a gigantic favorite of mine, and I'm just so excited. But then I'm gonna be really scared that when I use this all up, I'm gonna go out and buy every single one of the gigantic versions of this, but I was actually really happy to get this. So the last thing that I got under the tree, and this was from Santa and from family and Sugar Bear, and this is the Apple iPad Air 2. And I've always wanted an iPad. I don't have one, and I was always like stealing family members' iPads to kind of play with, and they finally decided enough was enough, and they got me this. And then they got me some really cute skins or cases for it as well, and I've loaded this with games. I've like literally have been spending no time but playing games on this, and it's becoming a problem. And I also actually download a lot of like things that are going to help me for the new year, and I will get in on that on my next Fat Girl Diaries video. And if you kind of want to know a little sneak peek, a lot of it's going to have to do with like breathing and meditation, and that's all I'm going to say. But the iPad has been really helping me with that as well. So I highly recommend Apple products. I'm an iPhone user myself, and this has been something that I've been dying to get. So thank you, Santa. Thank you, friends. Thank you, family. I love you and I love it. And if you want to see the skins that I got, I mean, this one is a nice little like floral skin on this one. And this one is the Hello Kitty type one. And this one's actually kind of cool because it like folds into, you know, so I can watch my Netflix on there. And this one is just like a elephant Aztec one. And again, it's really cool. There's a bounce sheet in it because it came in the mail and it smelled horrible. Just horrible. So now it smells like fresh linen. This like moves around so that again you can watch your own Netflix and you don't have to like bash your face in with your iPad. But that is it. That is what I got for Christmas. Let me know in the comments below your gifts. I would love to know what you got, or just let me know if you posted a video on your channel and I'll be sure to watch it. And if you want to follow me all over the internet, my username is Antibeautyqueen on everything. Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram. I follow back, so go follow me there. We can be friends all over the internet. And if you haven't already and you want to join the anti-movement, all you have to do is hit that subscribe button right down below, right there. And until next time, guys, I'll catch you on the flippy flop. Bye! And thank you for 3,000 subscribers. Thank you. Bye. I'm going to do an official Q&A video. So this is the video letting you guys kind of ask me the questions in the comments down below.